I thought it would be a good idea to share with you what I've been through with my multiple sclerosis, so you understand what I've been through and how I got to making these sessions for everybody. My life was awesome. I was a professional belly dancer. I'd just done a huge event at the most beautiful theater in Des Moines I have ever seen. And then 1 week later, I started getting symptoms. It started with no taste buds, but I was getting sick. Okay. And then every 2 weeks, something went worse. And I couldn't understand it. I'm like, what is wrong with me? And one time I went through extreme foggy vision. You know, just one little pinprick was all I could see. That was scary. Couldn't drive anywhere, couldn't go to work. That was scary as hell. And then I could go on and on with all of these other symptoms that happened, but the worst one was the MS hug. If any of you with MS have had this before, I am so sorry. It just felt like a corset, just tightening in and in and in, and I thought it was going to cut me in half, and I am not kidding about that. I mean, with all of these symptoms, and they couldn't diagnose me. All these doctor visits, and they couldn't figure out what was going on. They eliminated so many things, but I was still having problems. Not cool. With all the symptoms that I was having, and they kept getting worse, I honestly was expecting to fall asleep one night and not wake up. I was scared to death. And when I died, I didn't want my family to have to worry about getting rid of all my stuff, so I started giving away stuff, I started selling stuff, I started throwing away stuff. Didn't want anybody to have to worry about doing that. And then I was finally diagnosed, multiple sclerosis. How the hell did I get that? I don't know. Nobody knows, and that's frustrating. And I felt like my life was ending. I thought my life was over. You know, my walking got really bad. It was depressing when that started to go. That was, you know, the symptoms that started to add up. My walking got really bad. I couldn't take a shower. I could barely take a bath. I had to flop into the tub and then be like a worm to crawl out of it. That was not good. But after a while, I'm sure you may have read this already, I couldn't stand of not moving anymore. I am not a person ever that has been able to even sit and watch a movie without having to get up and walk around or go use the bathroom or something. I cannot do that. Never been able to do that. Crawled on the floor of the cat tree, crawled up the cat tree, held on just to move my hip just a little bit. Just a little bit. And I kept doing it. And I kept doing it. And I kept doing it. And I couldn't believe it. I started getting better. Whoa, belly dancing is saving my life. And then doing research, you find out in a lot of different articles about dance and how it helps disabilities. I didn't know that when I started. I just wanted to lose weight, and that was awesome for that. Lost 65 pounds, but it also helped me walk again. So I am very grateful that I found belly dance for twice the purposes now, for twice the reasons now. Now, one thing I want to let everybody know, when you do these sessions, I know people kind of get nervous when I say the word belly dance. Please don't be nervous. You're not dancing. These are inspired movements that came from belly dance. And being a massage therapist, I know how the muscles work. I would not give you guys moves that would hurt you. Talk to your doctor first though, before you start any kind of help session, whether it's mine or somebody else's, but please talk to your doctor first, because you never know what is different about you than it is from someone else. You never know. But please don't be nervous about the moves. They're very easy and they're very fun. It kind of lifts the spirits, just moving your body in a different way that you never thought possible. And I will tell you, sometimes you don't feel like you're doing it quite correctly. I know when I first started belly dancing, I felt like the biggest idiot ever. It took me forever to get some of those moves down, but those were harder moves than what I'm showing you. They were not inspired moves, they were real moves. But I still felt like an idiot. I didn't think I was ever going to get it. But practice makes perfect, and I became a professional. I still can't believe that I was able to do my gala. That was a dream of mine. I really wanted to have my own event where I had an instructor come in. I have dancers from different states come in to perform, take a workshop, and just enjoy life and dance. It was so much fun, and it was the week of my birthday, no less. And a friend of mine even, I can't believe this, when I was closing the show, I was told out of nowhere, my MC came out and said, we missed somebody. Someone else had shown up. So I'm like, Okay, I just said goodbye to the audience. What's going on? And she came out and said Marilyn Monroe. Made us stop. Next thing I know, one of my best friends comes trotting out as Marilyn Monroe. And she starts singing happy birthday to me, and she starts getting the audience to sing happy birthday to me. But that was a memory I will never forget. All thanks to belly dance. And then 1 week later, my life hit a brick wall. I was at the top of my game. I had a profession in massage. It took me moving to Texas to find my profession, because I was in a lot of car accidents in my 20s. I was a passenger in every single one, and I've had a lot of problems with my back because of that. But before I came back, a girl gave me my very first massage because she saw how much pain I was in after moving, and she gave it to me for free, which I was not expecting, but I couldn't believe how much it helped me. Whoa, I've got to learn how to do this. So that's exactly what I did. I was working while I was going to school. I got licensed and poof, became a massage therapist. Oh, I felt so good. I never thought I would have an actual profession, and I was good at it. The very first job I ever got in massage, they found me. They called me. The best part of that job was I was their most requested massage therapist. And I was able to help people with other issues rather than their muscles. I showed them different moves to do to help a specific situation that they were having problems with. And it's not a normal move that anybody usually does. But it was connected to something that I knew that helped in other areas adjacent. And every single time they did those moves at home and they came back and told me how much it helped. I love helping people. I always have. That's why I knew massage therapy was the job for me. I am still licensed, but I cannot give massages anymore, and that makes me very sad. And I had to think of something else to help people. I was going insane. And then I thought, wait a minute, I couldn't walk for a while, and a lot of other disabilities have problems so similar to the problems that I had. And then I did a lot of research, and it says in a lot of places how belly dance or a ballroom class can help. But yeah, I used to be a teacher, and I've taken a lot of classes, and even the teachers who say they know how to deal with these disabilities don't. They don't know how to deal with it. But I do. Not only do I understand belly dance and how to teach it, I also have multiple sclerosis. And I've had all the problems you've had, if not more or the same, or you've had more. We're all in the same boat. And it hit me. I have something to share to help other people in the same situation that I was in. And it's helped me so much. I feel like I'm getting my life back. I'm not 100%, mind you. You know, the disability isn't fixable. I know I can't be cured. Some days I feel like I am. Some days I am me. All thanks to doing these moves that I'm showing you. Do these over and over, and like I said, if you don't feel so good in the beginning, keep doing it. I felt like an idiot when I started belly dance, and it took me a while to get it, and I became a professional. Just use that same mindset with these. You might have never done moves similar to this before, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's always time to learn new things. And these are fun. I don't want anybody to stop who gets started on this, because it will help you so much as long as your doctor approves. It does help so much, and it's fun, and it stretches your muscles, and it strengthens your muscles. It gets them strengthened up again so good. This works from head to toe. I know you can do it. And I'm here if you need me. Ask any questions through this website if you have any. I look forward to hearing your feedback too, on how you feel about these movements. I'll answer any questions you have. I will help you any way I possibly can. I know one thing I would love to do is to be able to travel to show people these moves in person. Because sometimes, for some people, it's harder to learn them from a TV. Even if you describe the move perfectly, sometimes there's a brain issue that people just can't quite grasp onto it. I know that was a problem I had too. I had memory problems. I had hearing problems. I felt like I was underwater all the time. I couldn't feel like I was able to do anything. You can do it. Again, sometimes it might take a few times to go through it until you get it. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody is different. Nobody is the same. Just like in belly dance, one dancer does not look like another one. You're doing the same movement, but you don't look the same while you're doing it. So don't think you have to look exactly like me. You're not supposed to. We don't have the same body. So please do not think you have to look like me while you're doing these moves. You just have to feel it. Just feel your muscle moving in the area I'm letting you know how to move it to. You'll get there. And I guarantee you're going to smile, you're going to love it, and the more you do it, the better your life is going to get. I'm just very glad that I've been able to find something where I can actually help people again. And I hope to do it in person too one day. I'll travel anywhere. If people want me to come and show the people that have all these different diseases, that are having trouble walking, equilibrium problems, balance, I would love to come help them. I know a lot of people here where I live. I've told them about this website, and they are all extremely interested in seeing everything that I do here. I will have flyers to mail out to anybody who wants them. Anybody who thinks I need to mail it to a certain place, I will. So if you have that information, please feel free to share that with me. And maybe I can start with that in person here. I just really hope you are experiencing how well these moves help. Don't give up. Don't do it for a couple days and be like, well, I'm not really getting it. Oh, maybe it's not for me. Don't do that. Believe in yourself. I believe that everybody has the power to make themselves better. I know I felt like my life started all over again. I had a brand new life, and that felt awesome. And I hope that you get to feel the same thing too.